afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video, bringing you a KROOKODILE team. Now, this team isn't just a KROOKODILE team, this team is a Perish Trap team in disguise. We do have Perish Song on the Lapras, we do have Light Clay plus Aurora Veil on the Lapras to make ourselves that much tankier and really stall out those Perish Trap turns. We also do have Ho-Oh, which is incredibly bulky. We have Zamazenta, which is incredibly bulky. We have the KROOKODILE in order to lock them in and set Trick Room if we so desire. The KROOKODILE is actually a supportive KROOKODILE set. Does have things like Bulldoze and Snarl and Intimidate in order to slow down your opponent. Everything on the KROOKODILE is meant to slow down your opponent and just make the game take that much longer. It even does have Bulldoze and Rock Tomb to just make sure they go slower. And then, you know, that's Perish Trap. We have the Raichu here as well, just as a nice lightning rod for our Ho-Oh and our Lapras. This team is from EmprOfIceCream. Did leave the team on the Discord. I was immediately interested when I didn't see Zacian and I didn't see Ogre on this team. So I was like, you know what? Let's play it. Let's try it. And of course, the KROOKODILE makes this thing even that much more interesting. I love me Gothitelle. You guys know that I love Gothitelle. I typically don't run the whole Perish Trap shenanigan. Which means I have an excuse to actually run it today and not feel bad, because I almost never use it, and I think it's about time we do use it. So let's see what happens today. If you guys are excited about KROOKODILE here on today's video, go ahead and hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. And with that said, let's get on to today's battles. Dialga, Groudon. A little bit of a Trick Room package, a little bit of a Tailwind package on their side. Interesting. Interestingly enough, I do like the idea of just going Lapras in the lead and then Dynamaxing Lapras this game. Zamazenta is a little concerning. KROOKODILE isn't, though. Intimidate here might be really nice. Now, what do I do if they lead Trick Room? Stall the game, right? Straight up stall the game. Let me bring KROOKODILE here. Let me bring Goth in the back. Gives me an opportunity to undo Trick Room if I have to. And I think Final Mon should be Ho-Oh. We're actually going to leave a Zama behind. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. I feel like it can maybe do something into the Groudon. And then die to a Quake, I guess. Yeah, I guess Zama doesn't actually make too much sense into this team, because that can knock it out, that can knock it out. Dialga can knock it out, Groudon can knock it out. So yeah, like Zama actually makes no sense. Clearly this team was meant to counter Zacians, and it, by coincidence, counters Zamazenta as well. So I think Ho-Oh is the play there. They're still deciding which mode they want to go, though. Which I can respect. Like, I respect the opponent taking more time to think, unlike me. Alright, with 4 seconds left on the clock, they lock in their decision. Let's see what they opted for here. Now, I'm expecting it to be Charizard and Friend, Charizard and Company, because my team doesn't really threaten Charizard too much, I don't think. And if it is Charizard, you best believe I'm Dynamaxing Crook. It's Groudon. You best believe I'm Dynamaxing a Lapras. Is this E-button Whim is the concern that I'm having right now? And if it is, do I hold my Dynamax? Let's look at their team. Could be a Focus Sash on Urshi. I think this is just a Focus Sash win. We don't have to get too crazy about it. I do like that Intimidate there. I'm gonna go ahead and swap out of my Goth, though, so I can lock him on the field. And then I can spam my Intimidates if I want to as well. Then I also have a Fake Out for next turn. Again, if I want to as well. Now, probably should have went for the Whim here, right? It's fine. I went for the Groudon just to get some initial damage off. It's no biggie. I think Lapras does unironically pretty decently into Charizard as well, right? Because you could still go for the Geyser, undo the weather, and then Charizard can't really do much but Airstream you. Solar Power boosted. Well, granted, you do have to take at least one Solar Power boost. They're going to Dynamax their Groudon. Okay. Their -1 Groudon is going to Dynamax. Interesting. The -1, about to be -2 Groudon is going to Dynamax, because I'm going to make the -2, and I'm going to set up screens, baby. Light clayed screen. So these are going to be here for a while. Let's bring in the big Gmax resonating Lapras. And let's see what the whim is going to do. Please don't E-button me. Please don't E-button me. Please don't E-button me. Don't E-button me, please. Just Tailwind. You know you wanna. You know you wanna Tailwind. Thank goodness. All right, I'm going to fake that out just in case, though. Just in case it's E-button, that's getting faked out. Next turn. Max Rockfall is going to be their move of choice. At -1, though. Not too concerned. No damage. Yeah, that's fine. I could sit here all day with that amount of damage. I am A-okay with that amount of damage. All right, let's see how much we can do here with the Gmax Resonance. Respectable. Very respectable. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm almost surprised. So that's not AV, is what that means. Yeah, that's definitely not AV, huh? I have to make a gamble here. I'm gonna protect. Ooh, I do have ally switch. I was gonna say I'm gonna protect in Trick Room, which I think is a pretty safe play. They have Helping Hand. Yikes, dude. They're going into Lapras though every day of the week. There's no way they don't go into Lapras here. Big Sag. Alrighty then. That's bad. That is the definition of a bad turn. I do not believe that was a good turn. In fact. I'm gonna go Crook again. I'm gonna go Crook and I'm gonna hard swap out into Ho-Oh. And then I think I'm gonna go for the Whim spot, just so they don't have Tailwind again later, since I wasn't able to Trick Room there. So let's just go for the Resonance onto the Whim, hard swap out into Ho-Oh. That seems fine. I don't actually want to get the Rain up, which is why I'm not going for Geysers, because I have the Ho-Oh in the back. So you always have to be a little bit weary about that anti-synergy there. Alright, they go for the Quake. Lol. Nice try. I guess they realized that they weren't going to knock out the Lapras, so they were just like, why bother? And we're able to knock out the Whim here. I'm surprised they didn't hard swap that. What did they do? They Trick Room there. They were going to give us Trick Room? Or did they just Helping Hand again and I didn't notice? Oh well, it's fine. It's dead now. Dialga's coming out. Oh, they were going to Trick Room. They were totally going to Trick Room there. Wow. Okay. They are still Tailwinded. For how many turns is the question, though? I think here I'm going to protect. Do I double, though? They could Trick Room with Dialga here. This is their last turn of Tailwind. Yeah, I'm just going to double protect. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not going to try to make any crazy plays. If they Trick Room, they Trick Room. I feel like if I don't protect, then I'm losing something, and I don't want to take damage yet with these two mons here. Power Gem. Oh my goodness. They even have something for Ho-Oh on the Dialga spot. They double that Ho-Oh down. Wow. All right. Good to know that I should leave with the Ho-Oh here. Jeez. I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump here because I want the KO. Hard swap out into Crook because throwing rock moves at me. What am I supposed to do? They keep hitting me with rock moves. This Crook has done nothing but just irritate this Groudon all game, by the way. But hey, if it's working, it's working. Let's get this Intimidate going. They withdraw the Groudon. Okay, so their cogs are clicking. Oh, into Zard though. Lol, by Zard. Power Gem now again into the Crook spot this time. Not gonna do a lot of damage. Here's a Hydro Pump into the Zard. Does connect. And is this offensive enough? Gorgeous. Very offensive. Modest with 164 special attack is all I needed. Sandstorm now subsides as well. Unfortunate because it does mean that the Groudon is going to get the sun back on the field. Now, they've noticed that I've done nothing but swap with this Krook. So I'm actually going to not swap with it this time. I'm going to make an attempt to not swap. I kind of want to click Perish, but I know that's not the better option if I can just win through my own moves. So I almost want to go for... Yeah, I'm going to Snarl here. I want to slow down the Dialga if I can. Like, slow down the Dialga in terms of special attack. Now that I got it left on the field and they can't undo their stats. Let's just slow them down. Keep them nice and slow bleed. They were going to Power Gem into that spot expecting the switch. That's why I didn't do it. Followed by the Precipice. Yikes. Krook avoids, but I wish the Lapras would have. But we still take it anyway. I think we did enough damage to that Groudon with the Snarl in order to knock it out here. Yes. Now we just have a Dialga to worry about. Now is when I can click Perish Song. Just to be annoying. Just to show them that I had it the whole time. We'll click Perish and click Snarl, and then the game will eventually end. Because we have one Pokemon in the back. They can't knock out these two. Battle was canceled. Okay. KROOKODILE is a nuisance, huh? It's a nuisance, and it's a switch into rock moves, which this team does struggle with. Like, I do understand why EmprOfIceCream decided KROOKODILE over Ensign, and that's the reason. It could take rock moves like no one's business. Calyrex, Eleki, Sash. All right. Clearly, we see what they want to do with their side of the field. I'm a little bit nervous about it. We do have the KROOKODILE to deal with it, though. And even though this is a Perish Trap team, doesn't mean we have to go Perish Trap every single time. Like, I'm almost inclined to lead KROOKODILE and Goth, maybe? Or maybe Zama KROOKODILE? Honestly, Zama KROOKODILE could be pretty darn good. We just have to worry about the Landorus. Now, I think looking at my Lapras, they're going to prep for Lapras. They're definitely going to prep for Lapras. So yeah, I'm going to go Zama Krook. If they intimidate us, we Howl. We'll get our stats back real quick after that. And we'll bring the Ho-Oh Raichu in the back. We're actually not going to bring the Lapras because, believe it or not, folks, I think I'm Dynamax and KROOKODILE. KROOKODILE does well into their Zacian, does well into their... Well, maybe not too well into Zacian, because Zacian's going to Behemoth Blade and make me cry. But it does well into their Calyrex and does well into their Eleki, which I think is going to be their lead, because whenever you see a Calyrex and an Eleki on the same team, they're probably going to lead. It's the wee-woo look. I have the two fastest Pokemon in the game lead. It's so fun. So fun to play against. Takes a lot of preparation. Okay, no wee-woo. Okay. They do lead with a Calyrex Shadow, though. We are AV and we do have Wide Guard, so... Fear me? I think they fear me. I think this is absolute fear coming on their side of the field. Now, good news is, we have Super Effective Stab against both of their Pokemon right now. Which is, honestly, pretty dope. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and not Wide Guard, because I'm gonna assume that they know that I have it. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that with me, and I'm gonna take the other one with me. Seems fine, right? I'm trying to think of a reason not to do what I'm about to do. I kind of still want to Dynamax this thing, not gonna lie, but I know it's supposed to be support. I could always save Dynamax for Ho-Oh. So you know what? I will just go for settle for a Throat Chop here. Now, if they Dynamax their Calyrex, then yikes. Then it's good that I didn't Wide Guard. It's great that I didn't Wide Guard, apparently. I might be forced to Dynamax next turn. Let's see what they decide to do, man. I don't think they one-shot anything on the field right now. Because we're AV and I'm a Zamazenta, which is known to be a tanky Pokemon. They go for the Fake Out onto the Zamba and Max Starfall. They have Drain and Kiss. AV saved me. Hey, AV saved us. Beautiful. Okay, so we're definitely not Dynamaxing that side, though. Like, real talk, that would be kind of silly at this point of the game. And their Life Orb. Let's see damage here. Throat chop the heck out of this thing. So good. Nice. We brought him down to pretty much as low as what we were. So, what's next for us? I think, I'm going to B-Blade into the big one now. And I'm still not going to Dynamax, so that's silly. I also don't want to switch just in case they still go. Just in case they still go for a Phantasm this time. Oh, they guard there. That's fine. So what if I B-Bladed again? They're going to try to Sucker Punch me down? Interesting. Very interesting. Now, I wish I had Sucker Punch myself, but I don't. I get a nice big Snarl off, though. Bam. They're clearly afraid of that spot, and they're going to Sucker Punch it again. So I actually shouldn't leave it in. I should preserve the Intimidate, swap into maybe Raichu. Raichu's iffy, but I'm going to do Raichu just because I would... If I'm going to lose something, I would rather lose Raichu, as mean as it sounds. You know? I would much rather lose the Raichu here. I mean, best case scenario, I live because they Sucker Punch. Oh, they swap Fake Tears. Oh my goodness, my opponent is making plays and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Max Quake plus Fake Tears. I don't think I live this. Wow. Much wow, very sad. Man, Fake Tears. I guess I could have predicted that to happen. But, like, that's the issue with Grimmsnarl. It's like, it does 17,000 things. Literally. Yeah, I can't go into that. I have to go into my Ho-Oh now and Dynamax while they are undynamaxed. And see if I can snowball my momentum a lot more than they did. Now, I think my next option is I have to fake out the Grim just so I don't get Fake Tears next turn. Yeah, I don't really have an option when it comes to that. I'm going to Airstream here. That should knock out even through it all. Oh, I don't have Fake Out on this. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. So I Protect. I have to Protect. Wish me luck. At least I do have Protect. Oh, they swapped that. That's nice. Into Lando. That's not nice. They do get the Intimidate off. I can Intimidate them back, though. And this is still going to be an Airstream that should still knock out at like that 1 HP. And we should be outspeeding Landorus after this turn also, which is pretty nice. All right, Dynamaxing Ho-Oh. Here we have it. Bada bing, bada boom. Now it looks like their Grim is like that whole Fake Tears garbage. So it probably doesn't have... I guess I should have predicted it was Fake Tears after seeing the Fake Out. Because those two tend to go together. For some reason, they just end up going together. But that means they don't have Reflect and... etc. Reflect and Light Screen. Big damage, unfortunately, but not enough to knock out. I was hoping they were going to Protect there, because if they protected there, that would have been... we would have still KO'd through Protect. Good news is we still have Dynamax for 3 turns. They have nothing. They have absolutely nothing. They do have maybe a Rock Fall or... not a Rock Fall. A Rock Tomb or a Rock Slide. But we're just going to have to deal with that. What I am going to do is just hard swap on back into my Crook. Get that Intimidate going. See what their side of the field has left for us. I do know they have a Zacian. I do know they have maybe an Eleki. The Eleki doesn't threaten us too much because of the Raichu. In fact, if they do have a Eleki in the back, they might be inclined to EQ instead of Rock Ball. No, they just keep it simple. Go right back into Grim. Okay, that's fine too. I'm going to Airstream here. Go into the Lando. And then I'm going to Hard Swap my Crook. Bring it in. Get the Intimidate off. If they want to Fake Out, let them Fake Out. But you could tell like that a Calyrex Shadow was meant to Dynamax. Like it just feels like it was meant to Dynamax. With Starfall on it. Come on, man. That's no fun. Scary Face. unfortunately, into my Ho-Oh. But they are intimidated too, so... Oh, now I'm, like, really slow, though. But now my Krookodile does get the Airstream boost. And will be outspeeding next turn. Worst case scenario, or best case scenario, rather. Now, I could swap out Ho-Oh and actually get Regenerator here. And then maybe just take a Throat Chop into the Krook. Does another Rock Tomb KO me? Probably. I'm gonna Airstream here again. And I'm also going to Throat Chop here. I think a Throat Chop might be enough. Maybe not, but it's worth a shot, right? They're gonna Sucker Punch that spot. That's good and bad. It's good because it means that they won't Fake Tears me again. But it's bad because I have to take a Rock Tomb again. But we live at 5, baby! Okay. I'm here for this. Here's an Airstream. Goodbye. Now, there's still really bad news here. And that is that the Grim can keep going for Fake Tears and make me slower than the Zacian that they inevitably have in the back. I'm going to bring in Raichu. I'm going to make them think I have Fake Out. They don't know that I don't have Fake Out. So the obvious play here is to Fake Out into Zacian and then go for the Sacred Fire. I'm not going to do that because they're going to protect. So what I am going to do is go for the Recover on my Ho-Oh. Let's see if this works. Let's go for big brain plays. Go for the Recover on Ho-Oh. And I guess I got nothing to lose by clicking Nuzzle onto you, just so you can maybe stop doing what you're doing sometimes. I have a very good feeling that this is gonna work. I hope it's gonna work. No! You have Quick Attack! That sucks. Man, if they didn't have Quick Attack, tell me I didn't have that play, man. I guess I should have expected them to have Quick Attack because they have like the weirdest moves on all of their Pokemon. So why wouldn't they have Quick Attack Zacian, right? What is the usage stat on Quick Attack Zacian nowadays? Is it like still bad? Like, it's not bad. It works when it works, but I feel like its usage stat is probably still low. GG's to my opponent. It's not even on Pikalytics anymore. It's like, it's a part of the 17% that other moves, you know? It's in the mix with Wild Charge. Anyway, that was still fun. That was still a really good battle, and I feel like if anything but Quick Attack was there, we had that game. Calyrex Yveltal is not a combination you see every day. Also, Urshifu, Eleki, Blastoise. What is happening? We're all over the place here, folks. They do definitely want to set Trick Room with this team, but I don't know if they want to set it right away. I'm kind of inclined to go Lapras. I want to get Trick Room going. Not Trick Room. What? Perish Trap going. At least once. Just cuz. So I think I have to go Lapras, Goth, Raichu, Krook, but then I'm leaving both restricteds behind. That sounds dumb. Yeah, maybe we're just not going to Perish Trap this game or this episode. Because like I don't want to do that. I want to bring Krook, but I also don't want to throw the game. I do think Lapras is fine as a lead, and I think Lapras and Zamazenta, since they have no Intimidator on their side, bring the Raichu because of the Eleki, of course. And do we do Ho-Oh or do we do Krook? I think we do Krook for Intimidate and for Eleki. Yeah, let's do Krook. This is the Krook episode anyway. I mean, even when I add a Perish Trap team to the video, I still don't even use it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a Perish Trap player. Just not in my nature. I don't know what to bring and when to bring it, when to swap. I mean, I know when to swap and all that stuff. That's pretty basic stuff. It's just called counting the 3. But, you know, it's just not my playstyle. Calyrex and Blastoise is going to be their Alita choice. Well, right now, I honestly really do want to click Paris song. Wonder what they want to do. I'm actually a little bit concerned. I guess those Gmax residents to get it up. Which is what I think I'm going to do. It's Gmax residents. I guess the Blastoise just in case it's Focus Sash, since that has been running around a little bit more commonly nowadays. They're going to Dynamax their Blastoise. Their Blastoise does also outspeed our Lapras, but our Lapras is very slow. It's only 4 speed. I think Lapras as a Pokemon in general is very slow. So it's fine if they outspeed us. Now, I'm just hoping that can't one-shot... Yeah, we're base 60. Yeah, I'm just hoping they can't one-shot Zamazenta here. I have no idea what this Zamazenta's EV trained to live. I also have no idea what the EVs are on that Blastoise. This does have 140 HP and 116 special defense, so it's not like we're we're not the tankiest thing in the world. We're also not the untankiest thing in the world. Blastoise is also not the most offensive Pokemon in the world either, so let's see what happens. Behemoth Bash into the Calyrex. No Babiri to be found, but like I said, Sash is common. Oh, I just didn't even KO. Wow, that's not even close. That's actually pathetic. No weakness policy. Could have been a Sash, but I didn't even get the KO. Wow. Interesting. Well, we definitely do live very well with the Zamazenta. They go for Lance. That's fine. Why would they Lance? They didn't Trick Room? Here's a Residence, buddy. Enjoy it. Why wouldn't you Trick Room? I feel like Trick Room was just the most obvious play there. I guess they didn't want my Lapras outspeeding the Blastoise, but still. It's about your Backmon, not me. Okay, unfortunately taking a lot of damage here, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I'm gonna go for the Max Geyser here because I really have no other play to make. Oh, actually, no. I thought I had Snarl. I don't. Okay, so I have to Max Geyser into you. And I guess a Behemoth Bash into you is the best option. They go for Protect. This is why I Geyser. The Geyser should still pick up the KO. The fact that they decided not to Dynamax Calyrex is actually making me very happy. Now, if it didn't do damage to a Calyrex, I don't think it does damage to Blastoise either. What is my attack on this? Oh, only 76, and I'm Jolly. Yeah, we're not doing damage to anything. Absolutely nothing. It's fine. They go for the Strike. I guess it is going to be enough. No, it's not. It is not even close to enough. What the heck? We're going to live another turn. That's hilarious. Thanks. Thanks a lot, my friend. Granted, we're a little bit slower now, but Zamazenta should still outspeed their Blastoise. Maybe we don't outspeed whatever they have in the back, but, you know, that's fine. Yeah, they gotta realize I'm +1 defense. I have a Reflect Up, technically, and they went for a move that they are not invested in. They went for the Fake Out. So, I don't know. That was a little bit of an aggressive play. Unless they're playing for turn 5 and 6. I'm still on turn 3. That's always possible. We do live at 9 HP, thankfully. Zamazenta does have a little bit of a heartbeat in it. Not much, but it's still here. Okay, well, that's why they wanted to do that. But still, like, what is just stopping me from clicking Resonance? Nothing. And as my last dying breath, I think I'm going to go ahead and click Wide Guard, just in case this is a Snarl Assault Vest set. I don't want to have my damage reduced. Hee. Nice! Go ahead. Knock out my Zamazenta. I don't care. Okay, they went for the Strike on a Lapras. I guess that's optimizing your Dynamax turns for what it's worth. I'm already slower, though. Unless they just don't have an Ice move to use. Because I understand they can't click Water because Water Absorb, but, like, maybe they don't have an Ice move. Speaking of Ice moves, yikes. Big damage. Zamazenta, Soldier. Absolute Soldier, great job. I cannot be more content with that whole exchange. All right, let's bring in the Raichu. Does threaten both sides of their field, since the Raichu didn't receive any speed dropping stat things. And our Dynamax is also up here too, right? Yeah. We perish, right? I think now is the time we perish. Oh, we have freeze dry. Yeah, we freeze dry. Every time I say we perish, I end up not perishing. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch here and freeze dry. They're definitely AV, so this should be fine. They're not gonna have protect. They could have sucker punched there, so I don't know what they're doing, but fine. So be it. Switch out here. Hopefully they just don't go for a water move right now into that Raichu. I mean, they only have water moves and fake out from what it seems, though. Unless they want to yawn things. If they want to yawn things, I'm cool with that. Go ahead, yawn something. I'll just swap anyway. It's okay, we're lowering their fake out damage. Dang it, they Hydro Cannon. Well, thanks for stopping by, KROOKODILE. Well, good news is they have to recharge next turn. Our KROOKODILE was kind of fodder this game. Fine. Sometimes you gotta be fodder. Let's bring back the Raichu. And let's see what they have in the back on their side as well. Hopefully not something super scary. Oh. That's fine. That's perfectly fine by me. I go for Protect, and I click Volt Switch here. They don't threaten me with this Raichu on the field. They Protect with Eleki. Wow, why? I guess they're just trying to waste their turn of Cannonade, but... Or Hydro Cannon. I'm just going to take you anyway. Oh, they're Walking Berry. Okay. But they're still too low. Nice. They are still too low. Now, we got the Eleki on the field to deal with. They showed us Protect. They could still be physical Eleki with other moves. But I think we got this. Why miss when I can just click Freeze Dry? I don't think I have to go for anything too crazy. I'm just going to Volt Switch. I'm going to go for Freeze Dry. They won't win the game. Yeah, they don't have anything. And we are taking a dub again with Krook. Granted, Krook didn't do anything, but it did something in the last 2 battles. Anyway, let's go ahead, get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for the KROOKODILE team / Veil Trap that I didn't use at all team. This team was really fun. I actually was surprised by how well it performed. I feel like Lapras does have a place in the meta, and thankfully we didn't go against any Rillabooms today, which is like the one thing that really does threaten Lapras. We have the Raichu, so Eleki doesn't really threaten Lapras, as you can see in the last game. And we have the Ho-Oh, so I guess you could make a case for even Rillaboom not being that relevant in this team. All in all, great team. Thank you so much, EmprOfIceCream, for making this team public and posting on the Pokésports Discord. We'll link their stuff down below in the description. Remember, if you guys want to have your teams appear here on the channel, go ahead, join the Pokésports Discord. Link is in the description. And all you gotta do is take a screenshot of your rental like this. Wow. And then post that into the Pokésports Discord. Give me a Poképaste too, because that makes my life a little bit easy. Give a little bit of description of what your team does, and leave me a link to link back to in the description later if I do post the video on this. Now, there's no promises I'll post your team, because I don't post every single team. I just post the ones that I find the most interesting, or that I just have time to play. Obviously, this one seems pretty interesting, so of course this one got my attention. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.